Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Is our service what makes our love a truthful love, like Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq alayhi salam?
Yeah, every service. You serve until you can reach your truthful love. Means the one whom serves and been dressed by the honour of Allah, now think how sad it is when you leave that service. You took the dress of honour, you took the dress of majesty in the service of a Divinely Kingdom, and all of a sudden it occurred to you, you don't want that dress anymore and you'd rather go out on the streets doing something else. What do you look like towards the heavens? You left a life of service and now you walking amongst the people of dunya. For what? Something in your mind changed and you said, no, I don't have enough dunya and I want to be now with these people. They don't respect you, they don't value you, and you left where you were valued and you lost the value of what Allah had dressed upon you. So this is a tremendous sadness and difficulty. So this is the difficulty that shaitan wounds, because he's not letting the person understand that what they have, what they've been dressed with, how you lived a life of service, and you were supposed to achieve a Divinely love that to the depth of your soul. And we said, if you achieve that Divinely love from your soul, there's no way to disconnect it, and even you'll be tested with it. The shaykh will be very harsh and many difficulties from shuyukh to come and to try to break it, and you know that it can't be. Even the physical distance will be put between you and that reality, but your soul can never leave that reality, as if you're pulling your own soul from your body, which you can't do. But they test you until that point is achieved. But some people 20, 25 years they may be, and all of a sudden they just vanish without even a trace. Means they never achieve the reality of love, because you can't do that. Love will never leave you alone, real love. That's why you hear dunya people, they love, next day they don't love, and they change each other like they're changing clothes. But this Divinely love can never be left alone, and that's impossible to achieve. Shaitan blocking and hitting from every type. That's why we said testing is so important in tariqah. You know that the scar tissue is stronger than regular tissue. So they're going to crack and cut you in your life. Why? To see that it grows back tougher and stronger. If you've never been tested and the first time you get angry and walk away, then you walk away. But if you've been tested and tested and tested, it's like somebody, like a warrior. You look at their skin, they have 1,000 cuts upon them and they're still there. But these are spiritual cuts in which they've been tested, their heart been shattered, every type of difficulty been put upon them, and they're istiqam, they're firm upon their path. Because their skin now is super strong. That's important in life, and you will experience that with your own family and your children. Every now and then test them and see how quick they are to say bad things from their mouth. So this is important. You say, oh, just like this you became bad mouth? Then they're not a cub, it's just a potential wolf for you. And in our own lives then you begin to see that, you begin to train that with training and with training and with training, that never lose your state of calmness. You're angry at me, doesn't matter, you stay calm. Otherwise you're wild dog. Wild dogs don't have to go outside, they're not inside the house anymore. So our whole lives are based on that. Imagine Allah wants, that's what from Ashab al-Kahf. You don't want wild dogs in your life that as soon as some difficulty comes that dog will eat you. And that's what Ashab al-Kahf said, no, get the dog away. If we go in our testing, this dog going to eat us while we're in the cave. And then they threw rocks and tested with rocks until the dog spoke and said, no, you find me to be merciful and guarding the cave while you serve your Lord. So this is our whole way, this is an immense reality of testing in life. So alhamdulillah, if you feel you've been tested then welcome to you.